Wine is classified according to place of origin, which I have discussed in my previous video. Now I would like to discuss how wine is classified according to sweetness. Below 1% sweetness, wines are considered as dry. Above 3% sweetness, wines are off dry, medium sweet, or semi sweet. Wine above 5% sweetness, wines are considered as sweet. And dessert wine or very sweet wine is having 7 to 9% sweetness. Now, there are some examples of wine grapes and the wine. So let me start with red wine grapes and the wine. The first one is Sangiovese. Sangiovese, it's dry. Next one is Tempranillo, that is also dry. Pinot Noir, that is also dry, red wine. Now medium sweet is Merlot. Zinfandel, that is also medium sweet, and Malbec, it is also medium sweet. Then Lambrusco, Port, both are sweet, and Tawny Port, which is very sweet red wine. Now there are some white wine grapes and the wine. The first one is Muscadet, it's dry. Pinot Gris and Pinot Grigio, both are dry. Chardonnay, this is also dry. Viognier, it's medium sweet. Greves Charmina, it's medium sweet. And other one is Torrantes, it's medium sweet. Now sweet wine as Sauternes, Moscato, White Port, and Riesling, they're all sweet white wine. Ice wine, it's very sweet. Next one I would like to discuss about how wine is classified according to taste. It means sweetness, acidity, tannin, body, and the flavors. Sweetness. Opposite of sweet is dry. Wine can be medium dry or off dry. Acidity. Acidity is a big deal for white wine, and it makes them very refreshing and crisp. Tannin. It's all about the tannins for red wine. High tannin wines are basically full-bodied, maybe even little bitter. Low tannin wines are smooth and soft, and depending on taste, but it's very much drinkable red wine. Body. This refers as a weight of the wine. A full-bodied wine is thick, and light-bodied wine is mostly like water. A medium-bodied wine is in between. Flavor is like fruity, earthy, spicy, smoky, or flowery. Some examples of white wine grapes and their taste. First one is Chardonnay. This grape is widely available in many countries. Cooler climate produce higher acidity, medium bodied. Apple, pear, and citrus, as well as mineral aromas. Warm climates produce lower acidity, tropical fruit aromas. Full-bodied Chardonnay aged in oak. It's like buttery, cheesy, and vanilla flavor. Pinot Gris and Pinot Grigio. Pinot Gris when it's grown in France, and Pinot Grigio when it's grown in Italy. Pinot Gris is basically lower in acidity. It's like a ripe fruit, melon flavor, and Pinot Grigio is simple, light-bodied, dry, and crispy white wine. Riesling. Another grapes variety is called Riesling. It's very much aromatic grapes variety. It's flowery, almost perfumed. It's like a perfumed aromas as well as high acidity. It's semi-sweet, sweet, and sparkling type white wine these grapes produce. Now, Sauvignon Blanc. It's dry, acidic, with herbal flavor as well as tropical fruit. Very refreshing, crisp, and the color it's like pale yellow to light greenish color. But this is considered as a herbal flavor wine. Next one is a Chenin Blanc. It's like a ripe apple, lemon drop, pear, honeydew flavor. Most of the French Chenin Blanc is versatile and can produce dry, off-dry, sparkling, and sweet dessert wine. But South African Chenin Blanc having floral aromas. It's like apple, pear flavor, but it's dry, white, and sparkling wine these grapes produce. Gewürztraminer. It's like lychee, grapefruit, flowers flavor. It's dry to medium sweet. Now few red grapes and it taste. Cabernet Sauvignon. It's full-bodied with the flavor of herbs, bell pepper, green olive, black currant, and black cherry flavor these grapes. Merlot. It's medium-bodied, fruity aromas of watermelon, strawberry, cherry, plum. It's soft, less tannin than Cabernet Sauvignon. Pinot Noir. It's delicate and very fresh. It has a very soft tannin, these grapes. And the flavors like tomato leaf, beetroot, pale cherry, black currant, blackberry, cola, and plum flavor. Zinfandel, it's typically zesty, range from medium to full-bodied, and it's dry or off-dry with raspberry, blackberry, black cherry, and raisin flavor. This grape. Now Shiraz or Shiraz. It's basically blackberry, plum, pepper, and clove flavor. Produced in California and Washington. It is spicy, peppery style, And Shiraz in Australia, it's more like fruity, but it's light. Nebbiolo, it's palm, tart or pie cherry flavor. It's light and thin. Red grapes. Next point, wine is classified according to quality. What does it mean according to quality? It means bouquet or the smell of the wine, balance, depth, and the finished product of this wine. Next point, wine is classified according to vintage or non-vintage. Vintage in winemaking is the process of picking grapes and creating the finished product of wine. A vintage wine is one made from grapes that were all or primarily grown and harvested in the single specified year. Now, it's vintage wine. It indicates in the wine bottle the level. It's written there the year, right? So vintage year. So this is the best quality wine we considered. It's a vintage wine. The quality of wine is superior. And the last point, wine is classified according to vinification methods and style. These include classifications such as red, white, sparkling, semi-sparkling, or still, fortified, and dessert wine. The color of wine is not determined by the juice of the grapes, which is almost always clear, but rather by the presence or absence of the grape skin during fermentation. That's how wine gets the color. And it's a process by which the wine is producing. That's all. Thank you.